We're going to do a Monk AE mass pull in Droga. For some AAs, we're looking to get 20 AAs, which would be 40 with lesson on. And I've been going to Droga for years to burn my lesson. It's really good for monks because you don't need to have a healer up. Mend is enough, just killing, 1, 2, 3, 4 mobs at a time. And I don't play any alts, and I just server transferred. So if you don't play alts or you play in off hours, I happen to live in China. Having somewhere you can go and max your AAs is great. Lessons up. You've burned all your AAs on raids or whatever, and you want to just rebank your AAs, or it's a new expansion and you need to get new AAs or whatever it is. Droga is a great place because one, it has an experience for being a dungeon. Two, you don't need to have a merc up. Things just die real fast. And as far as I know, it's the best place that you can go do an AE pull. So that used to be a big thing back in the day that monks were doing, but over the years, everyone's it's just there's a high likelihood that the solo player has converted to making some alts of themselves advantageous for them for the same reasons. They don't have to wait around until people get on to form a group. They can, immediately go do what they want to do with their alts. But for me, when it comes to experience, I can immediately go do that here in Droga. So if you are a solo monk player and this video might interest you, if you have alts or you have a normal group you're always in with regular hours, this won't be something you'll want to do. You might think it's kind of cool if this goes well, but yeah, we're just gonna zone in here, and I'm gonna get right into it. So the first thing, I'm just gonna make myself smaller, and then I'm gonna go do a number of things in rapid succession. I'm gonna say what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Um, but basically, I'm gonna start out with Dream Walk. If you've ever been to Droga, you know all the goblins do a spin stun. So we have two abilities that we can't get stunned on. One of them is Dream Walk. As soon as Dream Walk is fading, I'm going to be spamming to click my Earth Force. You can't get stunned while Earth Force is up either. So I just want to hit my Brownie illusion. I'll make me as small as possible. And I'm going to click all my short duration things, my breastplate, coating, circle of power, my heals. I'm not going to be able to click them while I'm running, so I might as well click them now. I'm clicking my epic. I'm hitting Dream Walk, and I'm gonna try to tag these guys with Distant Strike while I'm running through. It's also nice because there's spiders in the zone. They do a snare, so with Dream Walk, that snare won't land on you. So there's a certain spot I can get to. Dream Walk is wearing off on the top left of my screen. Okay, I got Earth Force on before stun hit me. Okay, so now I can click my Xanphis. I want to have Dragon's Poise up. I might even need Refuse Death. And I'm going to start tanking right. Okay, so now I got that on me. Okay, I'm hitting my Dictomic, that, my AE. I already mended. I'm going to hit Shaded Step as soon as I almost die. Okay, so I hit Shaded Step. I want to click off Earth Force and immediately hit Speed Focus. Okay, so my attack was off. I actually did kill one of the mobs. That's one of the things you want to look out for. You don't want to kill any single mob while you have it targeted, or you will not be damaging all the other ones. So you can either keep cycling NPC, which is one way to do it, or you can select them off of your targets list. Okay, so my attack turned off again. Oh, I didn't show my AA amount before we started. I think I was at 162. But yeah, so I easily took out, well, it wasn't easy, but I easily took out that pack there. And I think you could hear the dings. Okay, so it was only 15 AAs. I believe I was at 162, so that would have been 30 AAs with the lesson on. And then, going through the rest of it, they just, I still have the life tap running. These mobs just die so fast. It's basically with no lesson on. Well, look at my AA window, and you can see how much experience I get with no merc up and no lesson on. It's about 50%. So that's at 81.134 to 45. So that's like, don't think there's an experience bonus right here. Mobs range from the 5 level span is at level 120 in Droga. There's a 5 level span here, and the lowest level is green mobs. So like approximately 20% of the mobs will be green con, but you just this experience is super fast, and we got the extensions for Earth Force, which, oh, I'm running the wrong way. With Earth Force and the extensions, it's just it gives, I have no merc up. Earth Force lasts so long that I'll be, as long as you time mend in an appropriate way, I'm gonna be able to kill of these 6 mobs that was on me. I'm gonna be able to kill almost all 6 of them before Earth Force fades. I might have to hit I might have to hit some of my heals here. If I get real low, I play really risky when I'm doing this. I've done this so many times over the years, and I'll start off with a mass pull, and I'm getting kind of low here. I'm gonna immediately imitate death. I'm gonna hit AE Mez as I'm standing up. So I fiend death, and while I was standing up, I hit AE Mez just to give me a little bit more time, right? So I'm gonna be able to kill some of these mobs before the mez wears off on the rest of them. Okay, the mez is worn off. Monk mez lasts like 12 seconds, but this is where I've been doing my lesson burns, and I'm gonna have to fiend death here. But yeah, that's basically where I've been doing my lesson burns for the last 5 years. It was actually even better at level 115 because with lesson up, I was getting like 3 to 5 AAs every single kill, and it's just especially good for the monk class because of mend. It's enough heals to cover the amount of damage we're taking, depending on how much stuff is hitting you at once. But yeah, you can check out my gear on Magellan to see if this is something that could work for you. If you need to go out and experience and you don't have a group all the time, I'm not max raid geared by any means. The mask is group gear, the shoulders are group gear, the belt is group gear. Well, I was using a slow proc belt. I do have a melee belt, and yeah, the ring is group gear. I only have one piece of coagulated equipment, and then I basically have some tier one TOL and some tier one NOS equipment. Um, but yeah, that's the AE pull. And if you want to check out my Magella to see if this is something you can do, also if you're a solo playing monk person, I've never made an alt myself, then this is a good place you can go. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe.